Hello, my name is Ron and I'm going to show you how I carve a face on a stick. This video will be about carving a Native American Indian. This is one that is still in the works. It's not completed yet. It's on aspen, and this is what I'm going to try to show you how I've done it. This is another face that's in the works. It's almost completed. I'm trying to balance out his face, get some of the uneven spots off. I'm also trying to carve an arrowhead that he will wear around his neck. The groove up on the top of his head is where I'm going to cut this top section, this top piece off here. What I'm going to do in the meanwhile, reason I haven't cut it completely off, I'm going to try to use it to carve two feathers on the back of his head here. And I'm hoping that because it's part of the natural fiber in the stick, that it will have more strength and not have a tendency to break off when you drop the stick. This last stick that I'm showing you is of a Native American Indian. He's got a bear claw necklace, and he's got a headband on. And in the back, what I did is I drew the way the headband is tied around his head, and the rest is wood burned to try and give to outline the hair and show more detail on the hair. And then if you look at his profile, this is what I'm going to try and show you how to do on a stick. This is the stick I'm going to use. My wife gathered it for me earlier this year, February of 2012, when we had a really horrendous windstorm come through and break off a lot of limbs. So this is something that she picked up. You can see where it was torn off the main tree there. And we'll just use it and try to do a stick, an Indian, Native American Indian. So let's do it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is try to get an idea of where to place the face. I've already looked at the stick, and I've determined that I'm going to try to use this piece here as the feather, the feather in his headband. Whether it works or not is to be seen, but at least that's my idea. Now, the head, because of that breakout there, I'm going to try to use that as the top of his head, and so his head will be kind of like this here, and his face is going to be right here. So what I'm going to do be there, and his eyes will be roughly there, so his chin will be somewhere like here. So anyway, kind of crude, but you get the idea of what I'm going to do. So now what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to take off all this up here. I'm going to remove the bark, and then after I kind of get a rough shape, then I'm going to well, then we'll start. I'll draw in the facial features again, and then we'll take it to the next step. But all I'm going to do here is I'm going to use a micromotor, one of my bigger ones, and I'm going to use a roughing burr, and I'm just going to rough it out and kind of take it where it's going to go.